Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm still new to my own channel and I wanted to check in and just show you guys how I do my makeup now, and yeah, basically just show you how I did this simple look. My hair is a little crazy. I showered and I didn't do it, so I just threw a headband on, but if you want to see how I did this, then keep watching. I'm gonna start with this Pixie. It's this Pixie Milky Tonic, and it's basically like a toner. Well, it is a toner. It says it's jojoba milk and oat soothing toner. I'm gonna use the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream. I think I might have opened this in my PR unboxing video, and it's lasted me this long, and I've been using it pretty much ever since. And I only use like that much because it's not thick, but it's really good. Like the consistency is super nice, so even with that little bit I'm able to moisturize my face and my neck. And I don't know if you guys know, but I always moisturize going up. My mom taught me that if you moisturize, like rubbing like moisturizer into your skin like you would on your body, then you get wrinkles. So I always go up, and I didn't really get my neck that well, so that's my bad. And I'm just gonna use regular lotion, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm just gonna clean them up with the tweezers. I'm gonna stick to these, and they're just regular tweezers. So now that I've done that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these little stray hairs here, like anything close to my eyelid, anything that looks like it's not really growing into my eyebrows, I'm just gonna take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim them. I'll show you how I trim them. So I brush them up like this, so where you can see like the hairs on top of the spoolie. If you guys get that, what I'm saying. So like you can see where the hairs are like poking up from on top of the spoolie. I think my window's open. 1 second. I'm just gonna trim what's on top. And I'm using these little scissors. And I got these, I think I got these on eBay. You could probably order them on Amazon too if you can't find them on eBay, but I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the arch. I can't really see, so I hope I don't mess them up. And then I'm gonna do the end part of my eyebrow. So I'm gonna brush it up like that. And then I don't want to trim too much because I've done that before. So I'm just gonna leave them like this. That looks pretty good to me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Then real quick, I mean, I might have a little mustache a little bit, so I'm just gonna take this little razor thing, and you can buy these like at Walmart. Like, I think I honestly bought a pack of these at Ross for like $3. And then I'm just gonna do this and just take off whatever little fuzz I have there. And I do get a lot of, like, I am hairy here, so I do kind of like take this through my cheeks a little bit. These hairs here, these are a little too close to the center. So I think for hair removal, that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some foundation on so we can start makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna use this LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. It says high definition longwear matte foundation. I got this at Target. They had pretty much every shade, I think every shade available. So I got a few different shades for when I do makeup on clients, because it is really good coverage and it does stay matte for a while. But I did forget that when you wear this for like a long period of time, like let's say me for example, I wear it every day for work now, but I forgot that it was making me oily when I started using it the first time I tried it out, and that's why I kind of like stopped using it. So that would be the only downside if you want to try it out and you're having it. It's really, really good. It doesn't make, you know, I have sensitive skin, so it doesn't make me break out or anything like that. But by, let's say, my 5th hour, the oil starts to peek through. But it's not bad. And because I am really red, if I'm going somewhere, I use a little bit more. If I'm not, like now, I'm just doing my makeup to stay home, I don't use a whole bunch because it does cover, but if I'm going out, I like more coverage. So I'm just gonna blend it out with my little blender. And this is a Real Techniques blending sponge. Also you can find it at Target. I haven't really been on the high-end makeup lately because I'm just like not in the mood to order it online, and like, you know, you can't really go in and like it takes the fun out when you can't go in and swatch it and see what it looks like on your skin, especially if it's a product that like you've never tried. Seriously? Yeah, I mean, I've just been on like drugstore makeup because it's drugstore makeup, it's affordable. I pretty much tried, I think, every drugstore brand by now. I probably am exaggerating, but for the most part, I know what works for my skin. And why not buy an affordable product if it works? Well, I'm just gonna blend this out really nicely, and you can see that it did cover up really nice. So, and then I'm gonna use the e.l.f. 16-hour Camel Concealer. This is like one of the best concealers I've used, honestly. It's really affordable, and I have no complaints about it. It's not drying, it's not too greasy, it's a really good consistency. And I think honestly I'm using like one of the lightest shades because I'm pretty white, so I just use this under my eyes to brighten them up and kind of like lift them, if you can see that. And then I just give like a little smile so you can see where the concealer should be ending, or not ending, but like going upward. And then I just take whatever's left and I kind of like just pat it on the tip of my nose or wherever I need some. I always have to go in with like an extra 2 dots like that so it can look equivalent to the other side. I don't know why this side like always looks more purple or something. Okay, that's better. So and it's probably just me, I don't know. So I'm just gonna take whatever's left and put it on my chin, and then like kind of dab it on my nose and on the center of my forehead. And then that's pretty much it for concealer. So I'm using the Airspun translucent powder, and this might not even be translucent, so okay, so I started using this naturally neutral shade, and it's not the translucent one that I probably showed before, and if I haven't showed it, that's the one I was using before. It's the same brand and everything, it's just that it's a little more like pale, and it's, I don't know if it was like showing flashback or anything. I just thought it was a better idea to use this shade because it has a tint of like beige in it, so, and I don't like to look white under my eyes or anything like that, so this is what it looks like. And Target, you can get this at Target. It's like, I don't know, $6-7 or something. It's not expensive at all. And then I just take it on my sponge like this, and I just get it into the crease of my nose, because this is where I know like my foundation's starting to break down, because once my nose gets like a puddle of grease, I know that sounds disgusting, and like that probably is disgusting, but that's what happens. Like, I'm so oily, I get like this like big old like crease, and I don't know, it's just real, it's not good. That's how I know it's time to touch up my makeup, when I could see the grease around my nose. And if you have that problem, let me know what you do to fix it, because I mean, that just irritates me, because then I have to go blot my face, and I honestly, okay, don't judge me, when I'm at work, I use toilet seat covers, a clean one. So like when I go to the restroom to touch up my face, like I don't really touch it up, but I'll just grab a clean toilet seat cover, like from the little, you know, like package thing, like when you pull it out, like when you're about to go use the restroom, like you pull it out of that thing. I'll pull one out and then kind of like use the dry side, not the oily side. If you're ever in a restroom and you're gonna try it, look at both sides. Like one side is dry, and then one side looks kind of like it has like a glossy or like shiny film. So use the dry side, the matte side, and then like press it against wherever you have oil, and look at it, and it works just like a freaking blotting paper. If you don't have blotting papers, I don't have blotting papers, I don't know where I left them or what I did with those. And if I'm oily, I'm just gonna use the toilet seat cover because it's way easier. So anyway, I'm just taking this setting powder and putting it, dabbing it all over my face. Okay, so now I have a bunch of setting powder on, and I just kind of let it sit there because it doesn't dry my face out. If you have dry skin, do not let it sit. Dust it off as soon as, like right now, like as soon as you put it on, dust it off. I'm using this LA Girl brow kit. I really want to try getting my eyebrows microbladed. If you've got your eyebrows microbladed, let me know how your experience was, or if you liked them, or what you thought about it, because I want to try it, and I'm a little bit scared. I really am like untrusting with my eyebrows, only because I know once they're gone, and if they don't grow back, like you're pretty much screwed. I don't want to have like no bald eyebrows. So I filled them in. I don't know if you can tell, like I just did a really light fill-in. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the bottom. I'm not gonna do the top. I usually, like when I was doing my makeup before all this crap happened, I wasn't doing I was doing like my whole eyebrow. Like I would clean up the bottom, then clean up the top, so it could look nice and like clean and snatched, or however you want to call it. But I'm just gonna do the bottom, and it's like really light. You'll see I'm barely gonna use anything. So going in with that same concealer and this little Sigma, it's called a shader lid, E56. So I just barely dabbed like the lid part, and I'm gonna take it right underneath the like bottom line, and you'll see. It just gives it a nicer, cleaner look. And I got this around Christmas time last year, and it's lasted me still till now. So it smells so good. It's so pretty. It's a Physicians Formula bronzer palette, and it's limited edition. It was around Christmas time. I'm assuming it was like for the gift section, but I just picked it up because I saw it at Target, and I was like, well, one shade is like $15, and they have all 3 shades in here. So the lightest one is called Light Bronzer. So this one is called Light Bronzer. This is Sunset Bronzer. And then this one, the darkest one, is Endless Summer. I use the Endless Summer one very lightly, like for my nose sometimes. But if you're not careful and like you're light skinned, I mean, you'll come out looking crazy because it's really pigmented. So I usually just use the first 2. I mean, you could tell I use the middle one all the time. So I just like kind of dab a little bit into the light one and then into the middle one. So I'm just gonna take that on this little fluffy brush, and then I do like the cheek thing. Like dusting on my nose, whatever's on here. The rest, and I put it on my jawline to give that like less of a double chin effect, because I mean, I could use it. And that's it for bronzer. I'm gonna use some more translucent powder, whatever's left on the lid. I'm just dragging my sponge around in the lid, and just gonna clean up my cheeks like this. And I take it up my nose like this. This sounds weird. I just take it, I don't take it up my nose. I just like clean up where I put bronzer. I don't know why that's so funny. Okay, so now that I did bronzer, I'm gonna use my Confiance Cosmetics Rose Gold Loose Highlighter and this Morphe brush. Always use my highlighter, of course, Confiance Cosmetics. I'll put the link in the description. If you don't follow me on Instagram and follow my business on Instagram, I'll also have those linked down. So don't forget to check those out and follow me. I really appreciate it. So I'm just gonna spritz my brush like that. And I kind of take off the excess water, so I mean you're not like dragging water on your cheeks, and that looks too much. So I just drag it across my hand like that, and then I drag it across the lid. And whatever you have on your brush should work for both sides, because I just barely lightly do it. And you can see how nice and natural that glow is. Obviously, if I'm going somewhere and I'm looking for some more dramatic makeup, then I go ahead and apply a lot more. But I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm gonna use the ColourPop Too Lip to Quit blush. That's forever my favorite blush. And just gonna like dab a little bit on my cheeks like this. You don't want to go up here where your bronzer's at, just where your apples are, your apples of your cheeks. I'm gonna use my Confiance Cosmetics Sweet and Sultry palette. And go ahead and check this out online. It's really inexpensive. It's really affordable. All my stuff is very affordable in my opinion. I mean, I don't like spending money on, or a lot of money on makeup, but I love makeup. So I make sure that my stuff is good quality and affordable. So my palette is very affordable. Go check it out. I'll put my link in the description once again. And then this is how it looks inside. I'm pretty sure I might have shown you guys before, but just in case you haven't seen it yet or you didn't know, I have my own cosmetics line. This is what the palette looks like. And I love neutrals, I love fall tones, I love browns, so of course I had to make my palette with all those shades. So, and there's little bits of pops of color in there, but not too much. So I'm just gonna go in with Canela, and that's honestly, you could tell, like one of my favorite shades. So I'm gonna go in with Canela. Over that eyeshadow that I just did, so that on my lid right here there's some shimmer, so you can see where I have a little bit of shimmer, and then the matte still over here, but so that it's not too matte. This lip liner, it's a Huda Beauty lip liner trophy wipe. And I'm gonna go in with my Confiance Cosmetics lip gloss, and this is 7 Figures. This one's one of my favorites because it's like clear but bronzy, and it has like a little bit of bronze flecks, like gold bronze flecks in it. It's not too shimmery, it's not over glittery, and it just goes good with any makeup look. I'm just trying to blend out that lip liner, and that's about it for the lips. And then I'm just gonna put some mascara and lashes on, and we will be finished. Okay guys, so this is the final look. So if you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. That would mean a lot if you guys subscribe, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my makeup. Let me know what you think about my videos. I just want to hear back from you guys and get to know who you all are. So I can't wait to see you in my next video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.